the Barracks just announced their pros and their icons for Battle of the Barracks 12, and these are my top 5 picks that I think are going to the finals. Let me just start off with the icons and who I think in the icon section will go to the finals. So let me start off with number 5, which is Chris Cole. I think Chris Cole still has his flat ground. He's always been skating, so I think he's able to get to the finals. And yeah, he's just a legend. He won Battle of the Barracks 2, and he hasn't had any injuries like Mike Mo where messed up his leg or whatever, so I think he has a good shot of getting to the finals. Number 4 is going to be Sean Malto. Sean Malto is still a young kid. He's able to skate handrails, all this stuff, and he's still able to kill it in the streets. As you can see in the constant part for Nike SB, he's always been killing it. He has his flat ground. Obviously, he has only gone to the 3rd round, but I think he could go higher in this bracket because he's playing with all his homies. So I think he could go to the finals. Number 3 is Nigel. Obviously, Nigel doesn't have his flat ground. He even admitted it that his flat ground game is pretty weak. But even so, I still think he could go through to the final just because of his consistency. Battle of the Barracks 7, you can see that Nigel's giving a run for his money in for Mike Mo's battle. So I think he could give a good challenge to other people. Number 2 is P-Rod because he has all his basic flat ground. He's been always skating, and you can see the skating from his last part for the what the P-Rod dunk was. He's still killing it. He has all his basics. He has his little flat ground session in his park. So I think he's a good shot that he could make it to the finals as well. And he won Battle Barracks 3 and 4 or 3 and 5, something like that. So I think he has a good shot of getting to the finals for the icons. And number 1 is going to be Shane ONeill. Obviously, Shane ONeill has his specials. He has the switch tray double flips, switch trays, nollie tray double flips, all that good stuff. So I think he could go far in this Barracks battle. And also, he's playing all his homies again. Like, gonna be that much pressure as if you were as a pro playing against strangers, you know. So I think he's gonna go to the finals very easily. So that's my number 1 pick for the icons. Now go into the pros and my top 5 picks for the pros. Number 5 is going to be Carlos Ribeiro. I seen Carlos Ribeiro play against P-Rod in the unsanctioned event, and he had all his consistency with the same as P-Rod, so I think they're on the same level. So I think he could go as far as P-Rod if he doesn't get nervous in the finals or in any of the games like round 3 or whatever. So if he doesn't get nervous, he'll be fine, but if he does, then I think he's not going to be able to be as consistent as he was in that game. Number 4 is going to be Cody Cepeda. Cody Cepeda has all his flat ground. He's able to land all his tricks. He has to switch from bigger spins, tray double flips, nollie double flips, all that double flip stuff. Number 3 is going to be Chris Jocelyn. So Chris Jocelyn, obviously he has his flat ground. He has all his good stuff. It just depends on his day. If he feels good on his board, if he feels great skating flat ground, then he's going to definitely win. He has his ghetto burst. He has his suburban fish, which is the inward heel 180. So I think if Jocelyn plays any guys, like if he feels good, I think he's going to win the games. And I think he's just going to try to end it quick as soon as possible with his specials. So if he's very consistent and feels good, I think he's going to go into the finals. 2 is going to be Luan. So Luan obviously has his flat ground, he has his pop, he has his consistency. And if Luan pops his trick and catches it in midair and slams it on the ground, it gives that intimidating factor for the other skaters that, yeah, I'm here to win. Because like, not everybody wants to pop it as high as he does. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Luan and the other guys play against each other and if they get scared of him and his flat ground. Well, number 1 is going to be Seva. So Seva has his flat ground. He probably skates flat ground 7 hours a day, 2 hours on a ledge. So he's always used to the flat ground. He probably has every single trick consistent. And if it was him against Cody, I think they played before. Cody and Seva played before, and Seva I think won because he was doing his double flips and all this stuff. Or if they have it, it's going to be very interesting to watch them both play because, as you can see, they both have almost the similar tricks, and Seva learns very fast, so it's going to be a very interesting game, and I think he's going to go to the finals. He already won Battle Barracks 8, so it's going to be very interesting to see them play again. But that should be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys agree or disagree with my top 5 picks for the icons and the pro. If you guys agree or disagree, please leave it in the comments below. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Peace.